New York, and on the new Hot 97 app. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
Ladies and gentlemen, Laura Stiles and Rosenberg, we are here, Ebro in the morning, and one of the comedy legends of the world, Tommy Davidson, back in the bed.
You don't even need your headphones. You're good.
You don't need those because we just rolling. We just rolling.
So quality.
The quality's high.
Yeah, these are like.
Well, the interesting thing.
These are the Beat Studios.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
These aren't like the commercial joints.
No.
These are the ones that have heaviness on them.
Yes, heavy.
Yeah, weight. I love y'all,
Tommy, wait. Now,
like,
real quick, let's establish. From Miss Jones to, you and Shawnee have worked together. How many times? You was coming in here a lot at one time. You hosted a show here
30, 40, 50 times, yeah.
Oh, you used to come up here a lot.
No, you hosted a show. You used to fill in.
I filled in.
Do mornings.
Yes, I did. I've been coming to this particular station building since 86.
Wow, really? That's crazy.
Which camera? Since 86.
Sammy Davis face. That's how long it's been.
Since 86. You know, I can't cover every camera, so I gotta go like.
But a long time, man.
That's the eye.
No, I think we get it.
Okay, all right.
Hey, Tommy, you've changed though. Something's different.
All my jokes don't score.
No, something's different about you though.
Yeah, what is it?
You seem clearer. You seem up, like you put on some weight. Are you lifting? You lifting weight? What are you doing?
I got two shirts on under here.
Okay, it's cold outside.
Multiple shirts.
Two long sleeve joints. So you know I mean business. No, but I did gain weight. Good weight. Okay. It's been good. It's been good. I've been traveling around the world.
Yeah.
I got a new show. It's brand new. I got a new show on ABC called Vacation Creation.
Okay.
That's changed my life. I take deserving families on cruise ships around the world.
Oh, wow.
And I've been doing it for 2 years, 80 countries in 2 years.
Oh, wow.
And I haven't been in the States. And I got to give y'all a hand for just being here.
Oh,
staying in America, not leaving.
These last 2 years,
not leaving.
But with Trump coming in, I was out. I was in Russia. I was in
any collusion
Greece.
over there? Any collusion in Russia? Did you find
there's
it?
collusion. Yeah, there's collusion.
Okay.
There's collusion.
You're seeing it.
They're white men.
There's collusion.
Can't help it.
When there's white men, there's collusion.
That's
okay. I didn't say Jewish. I said white.
No,
men.
I know. I appreciate that. Tom.
I'm glad you know the difference.
Yeah, I mean,
not everybody knows the difference.
I mean, hey,
he separated me, and I appreciate it.
It's a whole nother clique.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? That's a whole nother clique. But just being gone, and then you got the Black Lives Matter and the whole thing, and then people are pulling down statues and the whole thing. White girl gets run over by car. At Klan rally.
Killed.
Crazy tale.
Yeah, and killed.
Yeah.
White people.
And not because she was with the white people.
Exactly.
Right.
So the country went crazy when white people shoot white people at church. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, flatline. So I'm just saying, gone crazy.
Yeah.
And I was like around the world seeing it from the outside.
And what did it look like?
It looked like is that the people that like the haves in this country are like going buck wild, and the have-nots are just trying to keep themselves together. So the haves are buck wilding.
Yeah.
They take my guy, Obama.
Yeah.
Who 8 years, was the janitor, cleaned up the robbery, put the store back together.
Yes.
And then they hired a new manager. The manager comes. Yeah, the manager comes and fires everybody and brings in all his own people.
To rob again.
You see what I'm saying? So have Obamacare. What's Obamacare? Oh yeah, everybody who doesn't have insurance that can't be that would be put on the curb to die doesn't have to do that. So the guy comes and goes, we're going to get rid of that.
Obviously.
Yeah.
We're
going to get rid of that, and then he tells people to go back to Mexico from a place that is Mexico.
Explain what you're saying for those who don't understand.
I'll just name the names of the places. San Diego.
Do it in Spanish. Can you do the whole thing in Spanish?
San Diego.
Okay.
La Jolla.
Yep.
Los Angeles. San Jose. All of that is Spanish people.
Right. I got it.
They actually have a state. It's called New Mexico.
Right. So go back to where you already are. And the ones that are already here that are doing really, really good, the kids. we're gonna send the kids home. We're gonna send them back.
Make them uncomfortable.
Right, we're gonna make them uncomfortable, and just all kind of stuff, just going a different way. But the good thing about it is that we got something called hip hop, which for some reason binded the whole country.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know how, because it started out with Love Bug Starsky. Like, I'm on 167th. I'm up in Grand Concourse seeing a poster of, Love Bug Starsky and all of these people. It's happening in Brooklyn. It's happening uptown. Flash and the Furious 5 and all this stuff is happening. Little did I know.
Yeah.
Little did I know. And I had the first leather sneakers I ever had, like Chucks. Remember the Chucks came out? The Magic joints, the Magic
leather
Johnson
joints.
The weapons.
Yeah, and I'm like, I got me a pair of those. I'm taking the A train all the way up. And little did I know that was going to be something that sold iPods.
Right.
Or Sprite.
Furthermore, you wouldn't have even known what an iPod could possibly be.
Exactly. Or there is no Super Bowl. There is no Super Bowl celebration. With the little dude.
Meek Mill.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the whole 9 yards. So,
it is the fabric of entertainment. It is the fabric.
It's the fabric of
and we say R.I.P.
Yeah.
to Love Bug Starsky. Anybody that doesn't know, he passed away yesterday.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is like, that's like George Washington.
Yeah.
In the American Revolution, because that's like the foundation. He's one of the foundational. I was just telling what's your man's name, DJ? My bad.
Enough, Cast One.
No, Cast One.
Yeah, I was just telling him how Eric B. for president stayed on Battle of the Beach for like I think 5 weeks straight. Like it just started it changed everything. You see, and I was kind of here. When I got here. When I got to New York, I came from D.C. It was in 86, 85. Now, hip-hop hadn't gone national. No. Go-Go was in D.C. Hip-hop was up here. My cousins lived up here. So I can come up here and get that influence. I came up here to do the Apollo Theater, do comedy, and the Suttons owned the station.
Yep.
And we're gonna sign you to a deal. We're going to sign you to a record deal and all this stuff, man. And so I won the
Percy
Apollo.
Sutton
Percy Sutton and the whole thing.
WBLS.
Yeah, we're going to sign you. And I said, nah, I don't want to be signed. And I went out to Hollywood. Me, Martin, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, early out, and just kind of did a homestead.
Yeah.
A homestead for the viewers is like when white people got here and discovered there was somebody already here and got rid of them and then homesteaded. So I went out there. That's homestead. You know what I mean?
Y'all went and took it over.
We took it over. Yeah. Took it over and
3
now,
cats from the DMV. 3 cats all from the same area.
All from DC except for Chris from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Oh, but you, Martin, and Dave, all from that area.
Yeah. Yeah, from DC. So it's been since then. This is the journey to go from that to go out to the world, to be a part of the iconic In Living Color.
I was gonna say because you were talking about hip hop and who would have guessed and blah, but you were a part of one of the things that really showed the reach of hip hop. In Living Color, the ratings of In Living Color showed that you have to take hip hop seriously, not only as a music art form, but hold on, this culture is dictating comedy, it's dictating entertainment. That's what In Living Color was.
It took it out. In Living Color did for hip hop what Will Smith's parents don't understand and what Kid and Play did and what Run DMC did with Walk This Way.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we can't forget Dre and
Snoop?
No, Dre and
NWA?
Ed.
NWA.
Oh, Dre and Dre and
Love
Love You on
that
TV
did,
rap.
Love
You
It,
on
what
yeah.
that
TV
did.
rap, right?
Yes.
And how that just started the epicenter of something that I don't even understand now. Now it's a whole nother thing. Now,
What part
now
really
it's
makes you
crazy?
What part do you find crazy?
Corporate power crazy.
Well, because the kids that grew up with this, are now the new executives.
They're doing their thing. Their
Yeah.
thing. Kanye, Jay's crazy. It's a whole nother.
Diddy.
Russell, it's okay. But you talk about Biddy. It's Love now, right?
Who?
His name is
Oh,
Love.
Love? No, his
Brother
name's
Love?
Diddy. We're going
It's
Puff.
Diddy. It's
Puff,
Diddy.
Diddy, all that still goes.
It's
Brother
Love.
Love, I don't think that went. Did that go? Did that work?
No, Brother Love shut it down.
Okay.
He's Diddy. Don't worry.
The
he's
wrestler
safe.
Brother
Okay.
Love wasn't having it.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, there's
That's
already
my
Brother
man,
Love.
though.
Yeah,
That's my man.
Right.
I saw him on Ellen.
Yeah. That's where he said he wanted to keep love, but we don't buy it.
Yeah, I was like, oh wait. Whoa.
I'm so confused now.
I was like, put the sunglasses back on, dude. No. I was like, Puff. He looked different. He got the with the mustache.
And
the no
beard.
glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, Predator. I was like, mother. I was like, yo. Anyway,
Wait, you don't like his beard?
It's different.
Well,
You
I
weren't
think
ready.
this is Diddy
You gotta like him because
transitioning.
he's the coolest ever.
Yeah.
No matter what he does.
But you saying his beard looks like Predator.
No, I said it. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, there's no way around it. It's just what happened. The words
That's
were
my
said.
man. You're my man. You're my man. But no, I have a vivid imagination, so I see things in images. So Predator has that cluster.
So you're saying I look like Predator?
No, I don't. I didn't say that.
What do you think
at all.
What do you think Ebro looks like though? Take a look at that
Kinda
mug.
vibe.
With the hat right now, a terrorist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But
It's a fact. These things happen.
no, it's the way it's rolled.
Yeah, the roll.
And then here.
Yeah.
know
And
what I
then,
mean?
the beard.
Yeah, with the beard.
That's
and then the roll
racist.
here.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Hey, nobody's perfect over here. You know what I mean? But it's just crazy.
What do you think of the music these days though? What do you think of the
I think it's cool. I mean, you get the right beat. We live on beats. So, it's different.
So you're
Like,
okay
it's-
with mumble rap if the beat's
Nah,
good?
It's metamorphosized. I mean, you can't really front on what people like.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, just because it's not my particular brand doesn't mean, like, for instance, what I think has changed in the clubs now is like in the clubs, let's say 92.
Okay.
What's that?
He's back.
Isn't that a Tribe?
I don't know what beat you're trying to do, but it sounds great. That's Tribe. Okay.
Right, it's crunk.
Are you doing a war tour? You doing a war
Yeah.
tour?
Yeah.
But it's elevating. This is almost like the history of hip hop on Jimmy Fallon. Which just
Right.
and now he's in the. Well, you're back.
Now you're doing the leaders of the new school food
Right,
stick and
right.
stand.
That's the whole thing. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the red
East Coast
parrot.
stomp.
That's the red parrot octagon.
That was the
Yeah.
East Coast stomp.
Right. That's red parrot octagon, the building, Kid Capri, the whole nine.
Yeah.
That's that whole movement before Black Sheep and them had record deals before Busta left leaders. That's when we was
Yeah.
Why?
right.
All of a sudden you can see it. I see the vision.
Right.
You built the image
Right,
very well.
Yeah, I'm imagery is my thing. So you go from that, and now at the clubs, it's like.
I mean, yeah.
But they're all together. Everybody is in the VIP section,
Yeah.
but they all in here.
Yeah.
Or
might
they're
share
in
phone,
here,
but
but they're also out there at the same time. They're
They're
broadcasting. They're broadcasting
Yeah,
from the
and
club.
it's, they're doing what they're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the same, but it's not.
Well, you wouldn't be able to do that with the phone.
Right. I guess so.
Too much movement.
It was too much
And-
movement. It
and-
would
and
look
the phones that we
bad.
had
So
were
you
too
had
big.
to bring it down
Well,
to
yeah.
incorporate the phone.
And the phones that we had back then were too big. It was like, the Saving Private Ryan phones. 5 coordinates, 6, 8, 4, 6, 9, 4, 1, 3,
Remember the bag phone?
Yeah, the
Remember
bag.
the bag
That's
joint?
what I'm saying. Saving Private Ryan joints. 4 coordinates, 5, 6, 9er. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
It's an old cell phone if it requires you to say niner.
Right.
It's
4, 6, 8, and 9er. So.
By the way, if you want to see stylings like this, you can do so tonight, Ebro. The Valentine's All-Star Comedy Jam, 8 p.m. King's Theater with Tommy Davidson.
He went stylings on me.
You see that?
We had to get the
I gotta
promo
get
in
you
here
your plugs.
We had to get the
Come
promo
on,
in here
Come on,
midway.
man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let me ask you a question. Jim Carrey, you guys still talk to a
All the
relationship?
time.
Is okay, so
That's my man.
You're on social media at all? Okay.
Yeah.
So on social media,
I got pulled off of it.
what'd you do?
My wife told me I can't do Instagram.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh, okay,
Fair
that's good.
enough,
That's good. That's reasonable.
But I don't know why though.
Because
But
she don't
why?
want you to see them things, and there's some things.
Ah,
Okay, you
did
get
you
distracted.
get caught
Distract
doing
your whole
something?
life in there.
I just listened. She was just like, "You're not gonna have that."
And you were just like, all right,
I've learned. I'm like, all right,
Okay.
you know.
No, that's all right. You did the right thing.
Yeah, all right.
But on social media, there's these tweets that go up and videos of Jim Carrey with his beard talking about life and what he believes in, and you know, as the internet calls it, Jim Carrey's woke.
Right.
Like he knows what's going on.
Right. And it could be construed as bugged.
Say it again.
It can be misconstrued as bugged.
What do you mean bugged?
Bugged as in the hip hop term crazy.
Like he's bugging out.
Right.
No, there
It could
people.
be-
I
it
see
can be construed or misconstrued as bugged.
I see most people loving it and saying that Jim
I'm
Carrey's
the
woke.
one of those bugged up.
No,
here?
bugged.
I thought you meant bug like the feds, like it was bugged, like somebody's listening to the conversation.
More like bugged out.
Yeah,
bugged
That
out.
too, though.
I can see that.
So
I could
is
stay here.
I mean, feel free. We have a office with a couch.
I could stay here.
All right.
Jim Carrey is this Jim Carrey? Is what we see of Jim Carrey on social media?
That's him. That's him. Yeah, he's kind of a deep dude. You know, he does what he wants to do now. Like he's different in a lot of different ways. I mean, you're not going to become like the top entertainer with that much cake and doing the things that he's doing without changing in one way or the other. You know, and so he's changed. He's making a change from the inside. You know, and he's one of my best friends. So I've watched where he is. You know, and he's just not really. He's not here with us. He's experiencing something totally unique.
Well, he had the dream. I just watched the documentary, the Jim and Andy documentary, which was amazing.
Wait,
I
what
didn't
is
see
this?
it.
What is this?
You come on, you haven't even seen it?
No,
I haven't seen
tell
it.
me.
On Netflix, Jim and Andy. It's about the making of Man on the Moon, and it's about
Right.
they have all the footage. They completely filmed.
Hold on. Sipping coffee bean extract. Go ahead.
Wow, I didn't even realize it was a thing. They filmed all of the behind the scenes of Man on the Moon.
Uh-huh.
So when Jim Carrey became Andy Kaufman, it's
The
all
process.
filmed.
Right.
So he shows up on set as Andy and lives like that constantly. And, you know, when he's switching characters the way Andy switched characters, he did it all. So anyways, there's tape of it all. So it's a documentary.
to see-
It's
it's-
phenomenal.
it's-
Spike Jones
it's-
directed it.
yeah,
It's on Netflix.
it's
Do it tonight.
I just
I'm
saw
on
a clip
it.
of him
It's-
crashing into a wall and going nuts.
He's absolutely, it's amazing. But you see, even at that time, they also go back into his life a little bit. So they use that as a catalyst to tell his story. And some of that is, you know, his dreams that he had and how he wrote himself a check for $1 million. A story I'm sure you know. He wrote himself a check for $1 million when he was like 16 and was like, I'm going to be able to cash this because I'm going to make the money. And in that time, he'd made more than that by the time he promised himself. Right. And that year had 3, it was Ace Ventura, Dumb and Dumber, and
Combined. I think it was Cable Guy.
and Liar Liar,
Yeah,
or one
yeah,
of them.
yeah, yeah.
He had them all within a year. Or The
Yeah.
Mask.
Oh, The Mask.
Sorry, The
Yeah,
Mask.
yeah, The Mask.
Had them all in a year.
Ah.
Louis from the corner. And
that was like Curry. Man.
yeah, that's what he's our Steph Curry to a
That's
certain degree.
Louis from the corner.
Yeah, that was a pump though.
Shout him
Pump,
out.
and
Say
then
Louis from the corner.
it was Louis from the corner. Boom. That was a pump,
Pump,
and then
drew him
it was
in.
and then bam, he ain't drive.
And
but
but when the point being, when you pop off like that, it has to change you, because he had it all. Jim accomplished everything. So what do you do with your life then? When
Well, he
you
has
now-
an amazing
Right.
beard. His
The
beard.
yeah, the
beard.
beard. Yeah, the beard.
I'm
says
envious
something.
of his
Yeah,
beard.
it's just
So
sort
that,
of
I mean,
a-
he changed in that
Yeah.
way. which
When he
is
first popped off, I mean, really popped off, did you ever get to have a moment with him where he like took everyone to go do something, or was there ever like a celebratory
I got the moment where I was
Please.
like, oh my God, this dude is large.
what happened?
We were doing Ace Ventura, you know, and I was the little African dude that, you know, beat his ass, right?
Yep.
So I didn't have time. Like, I had an hour left before I had to leave to go to another gig, right? So I flew in the night before, and him and the director, they brought the bag to my room that I got in, you know, and said, can you do this? Because we were used to working from In Living Color. So I did it, and we didn't have much time to do the scene, right? So we did the scene, and there's the last part of the scene, I'm supposed to be burying him with dirt, you know what I mean? You know, beat his ass, and he's in the dirt, and I'm burying him with my hands, right? Oh, hold on. Sorry. That's my Chinese friend who owns a lot of liquor stores. In Harlem.
Really? Still got the
Asians
connect?
own a lot of businesses in Harlem.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah.
I think.
Chinese and Asian people own a lot of things in America.
Period.
Yeah.
And in China and Asia.
Yeah.
All right, so you're bearing the
And the
dirt.
world.
Yeah, and ironically, African Americans fought them both in Korea and Japan. Korea, Japan, and Vietnam. We fought.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Now
it's
we
And we
got
have a lot of
conspiracy.
businesses in our community. Just coincidental.
weird.
So what I'm saying is So I'm burying him, right? And it's going too slow. He's like, this is not he's going, this is not happening fast enough. You know what I mean? So 10 guys are off camera putting dirt on me, and it's not going fast enough, right? So he goes, bulldozer, man. Bulldozer, man. Bulldozer. Like he's at a restaurant going, can I have some water at this table, right? So the bulldozer, like 15 minutes from that, is coming over the hill.
That fast. Bulldozer.
Right. And I'm like,
Oh, you can just call for bulldozers now.
I'm like, oh, whoa. Like, you can call for a bulldozer? Like, waitress bulldozer?
Yeah.
And then when I left, he was like, all right, man, you know, and he got it done. He was up to here, cut. And he comes out of dirt. He's like, man, thanks, man. Thanks for coming, man. I'll see you when we get back to L.A. And I was still, like, kind of in shock. I was still like,
Did you just
ordered
call
a bulldozer.
right?
Wow.
I gotta be honest. I thought it was gonna be something more fun than a bulldozer. I thought it was gonna be like, well,
But
we went to a
that's still- but
club and he
that's-
dropped
but
to
that's-
100,000,
who can do that? Who can go, hey, bulldozer?
and it just appears.
Yeah, I was like Wile E. Coyote after he got out of the iron ball. You guys cartoon fans? Remember
Sure.
He was,
Yes.
Well, yeah. I remember he got out of the iron ball and he was like, that's how I was. I was like,
Bulldozer.
you
ends
got to
up-
be a Warner Brothers cartoon fan to get that one.
You're a big cartoon guy in general, aren't you?
In general, I'm everything. Like, I'm for Michael Jordan is what Michael Jordan is for basketball. I am for this.
That's for comedy and entertainment.
Entertainment. What Bruce Lee is for martial arts, I am for this. So on animation, yes. I did Ren and Stimpy, The Simpsons, early out. Did the voiceovers for that. Then did the classic
Wait, who were you
Proud
on Ren and
Family.
Stimpy?
Ren and Stimpy, I did this cricket who was supposed to be like Sammy Davis Jr.
yeah, of
yes,
course.
yes.
And what about Simpsons? And the
Si-
dad.
Simpsons, I just all the voices. I did like the Indian guy, the deli, and
Never knew
I did like
that.
20 different just background voices.
For how long?
Wow.
I did it since they were on Fox. Since we were on Fox.
So always?
Just for a while. Just for a while.
The early,
And just did,
like
the
early.
early. Just did it for a gig. They gave me like a couple $100 to do it. I wasn't thinking much about it at the time, really, actually, because we got In Living Color, and In Living Color, it happened to be on the same network as
yes.
that. So they were like, "You want to do some voiceovers because we see you do characters." So I went in there and did that. But that eventually gave way to The Proud Family, which was big on Disney for like 5 years. I played Oscar Brown. Oscar Brown, Penny, where is you? Sugar Mama, get the Brown snacks. You know, so I did that, and then I went from that to Black Dynamite, the cartoon.
Yeah.
Black Dynamite, the movie, is cool, but the cartoon's even better. The cartoon was done by the guys who did what's the one? The boy with the braids. My memory.
Boondocks.
Boondocks?
Yeah. Boondocks, the guys who did
Aaron
Boondocks
Magruder?
did, yeah, Aaron Magruder did. I forget sometimes. Aaron Magruder did,
Also from the DMV.
right, did that. Black Dynamite cartoon. So you got to see that. It was number one on Adult Swim for years. And
How close were you to In Living Color executive decisions when that transition took place that people say kind of ruined the whole show?
none.
You didn't
None.
hear it coming, see it coming. You didn't hear people rumbling about like, yo, they changing the show, they taking the show.
Of course,
from
because
us.
I was there.
Right.
You know, but I was like a halfback.
Right, yeah. No, you weren't in the decision,
Right.
but as a person who was
Right.
close to Keenan and everyone
Right,
there.
right. The thing was changing anyway. Like that, you know, the thing started. You know, the way that I see it, I can only speak subjectively about that whole situation. The thing, the central, the central ingredient that made In Living Color work, which was the team, started to just kind of split off. So we came in as one unit, and then it just started splitting off into certain individuals. So you didn't
Even
get,
before Fox swooped in and tried to.
So you didn't get a whole lot of what it started with, which was everybody.
Right.
How many years
You
was
know
it?
what I mean?
were
It was
the
on for
original
5
cast?
years. And so,
Which is a pretty good lock
which is
in. That's a great run.
And the way we did it, we were number one.
Yeah.
Like we were like the only one standing. You know, we were like how Philly took that ass the other night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the Eagles Sunday took that ass from Boston. You know what I'm saying? So we were that. You know, and it changed. And quite fairly, with what happened, you know, I'm glad that you put it the way you put it, because this is executive decisions. It has to do with the network. It does have to do with Keenan, who I don't know anything about the decisions that he had to make. All I know
Or
is
the
that
pressure he was
or
under.
the pressure he was under. All I know is that he was good to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? He would call, he would get in the huddle and go, you're doing an out route, and this is you, break,
And he trusted everybody.
Yeah.
The talent was in the
Yeah.
room. All he had to do was
Yeah.
call a play.
Yeah. I got you. He got the plays on the arm. I got you doing the Super Bowl halftime special, and you're hosting it. Break. So I'm out to the outside, and Plexico in the corner, and this one is over. Plexico Burris again. So it was like that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yes, I'll say that because he also took that ass in Boston. So
Yo, your mind is crazy, bro.
Your
your mind is wild, son.
Yeah.
Your mind
But
is
my
wild.
body is yes. There's something I'm always confess.
Tell me, Tommy, tell me about this picture. Tommy,
Crazy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rosenberg.
Tommy, tell me about this picture. Tell me about this picture.
Orenthal.
Who is that?
Orenthal.
That is a Tommy Davidson, O.J. Simpson photo.
Simpson, yeah.
That's
All
right.
Yeah. How come when he came to my show, and he was in my dressing room?
When are we talking about?
This is about a year after stabbings. But he had got out.
Year after.
Well, after he got off. Okay, so
Yeah.
right after he got off.
Yeah, a year and a half after stabbings, or after said stabbings,
Said stabbings, yep.
or alleged stabbings.
Alleged.
Well, the stabbings happened.
Somebody,
stabbings happened. Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
got
yeah.
stabbed. Who did it?
The alleged part, I don't know. How about when I leave my dressing room and he's in my dressing room, right? He's in there with a little white girl or whatever. And how
Still
about
doing that, huh, OJ?
Yeah. So
You still
I
doing
leave my
this?
dressing room. No, that's my man, though. That's my man. I leave my dressing room, and how come I hear all of a sudden, bitch, shut up. I'm like, what's that? It was just an echo in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would do, what I would do is this. I would have OJ come to my show, and in Miami, ¿Qué pasó, Miami? Cubanos, ¿qué pasó? Cuba libre. I just came from Cuba.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Back to O.J. though.
Back to OJ. Okay.
So, yeah.
Thank you. He's harnessing. He knows that I got the
Yup.
thing, but
Kept
he's
you
like,
right there.
yeah. He's like, okay.
Back to OJ.
Right. Okay. So, I put a door.
Yes.
There's a door at the stage at the Coconut Grove Improv where you can come onto the stage from the door. So what I do is I tell OJ, while I'm doing a joke about you, come out of the door with a knife.
I was gonna say and stab
Right.
me.
So what he does is
far.
we talked about it in the back, and he's gonna do it. He's going, yeah, but can I use a fork, man? Not a knife. I said, yeah, use a fork. So
He's sensitive to knives.
Yeah,
now.
you know what I'm saying.
I mean, I feel
okay. You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
want anyone to think anything.
Yeah. How about rather use a fork?
What
Is
about
that
a
cool?
spork?
Yeah,
What about a
Yeah,
spork?
what about a spork? Is that cool? Yeah, okay. But
So what happened?
you talking about white people running? Okay. You talking about white people?
Wait, you
getting
serious?
No.
Yeah, where's my drink? Okay, this is white people. Okay, first let me do OJ. Okay, so I'm going OJ this, OJ, not to disturb any camera angle. That's from Bruce Lee '68.
Back to O.J.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So I'm gonna do OJ this, OJ that, OJ this, OJ Simpson, OJ that. So he comes out the back while I'm doing it, right? Right. Granted, Latinos and black people don't go nowhere, but the white people go.
Black people was like,
Yeah. No, Latinos and blacks are like, that's crazy.
and by the way, in any other circumstance,
Right.
Latinos and blacks,
Oh,
if
the
a chair
point first.
falls,
Right.
too loud,
They're out of there. They're out of there.
Or duck.
Right.
But OJ?
Right.
Nah.
Right. And don't light no firecracker at any club in Brooklyn.
No.
Well, that's an amazing story.
Yeah. Don't light a firecracker at any club in Brooklyn.
How many times did you try this
Because there's
bit with
going to be
OJ?
a shoot off.
Do you just do it
We
once?
did, yeah, every time I came to Miami.
Oh, whenever you did it in Miami?
he would do it.
That's amazing. Is there
Before-
video of this?
Before he's
no
incarcerated
video.
for the
Beating up
like
the stuff
third
for the
time.
Hall of Fame thing.
for the third time. He's out.
Yeah.
You guys
back.
talk? Have you talked to him?
I haven't talked to him, but hey, OJ's cool to me. With me, I mean, he went through the justice system. It was found, innocent. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna hate him, I might as well hate Thomas Jefferson and George Washington, because all of them had a cabin full of us back there.
Get to it.
You know what I'm saying? A cabin full of us back there. You know, and none of them said it was wrong. You know, our forefathers.
Well, I think the discrepancy there
problem.
is
Well,
those
yeah.
weren't crimes at the time.
At the time, they weren't crimes.
Even though there are
Yeah.
moral crimes,
Yeah, I mean, you know.
they're not. You know,
Yeah, but crime.
they're
is-
crimes against humanity.
Exactly. Crimes.
Well, but it would be
yeah,
understandable
right.
if Thomas Jefferson, if George Washington showed up right now, you'd understand why someone might be like, you know what, I don't want to spend time with you.
I don't like you.
because you own slaves.
Yeah. Well, it's not even that. It's like I want to get out of here because you might do it again.
Yeah, maybe you get excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's never been a time in America where you can stab white women,
Right.
I gotta be honest.
unless you're a white man.
I gotta be honest. I'm gonna keep rocking with. I think that I do support that. Still,
That there shouldn't be a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think stabbing women. There's only one way you should stab women, and
All right.
All
all
right.
all
I mean,
right,
can
all
we-
right.
I mean,
Cabin, stabbing,
All right.
and it should be
stabbing.
asked,
Yeah.
and desired,
Hold
and
on,
requested.
hold on. Memo just came in. This is the year of the woman. Let's
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Yeah. Year of the woman.
You've been in Hollywood a long time. How bad is it really?
Uh,
We're at just scratching the surface. It's-
I mean, it's the same thing. You know, people are consolidating their wealth. It's a business. You know, it's just like the NFL. People are consolidating their wealth. It's a business. You know, so you know. It's,
What do you mean?
if
Well,
it-
no, I'm talking about like women speaking out in abuse and sex abuse and assault and these things that we're hearing about in
Sexual
Hollywood.
harassment.
Yeah, it's just
women.
another cyclic event. You know, just another event.
But will Hollywood change because of it? Will it get better? Do you see it getting better?
I think if anything is going to get better, then men will chill with that. You know, men will chill with that. You know, it's just the same as when blacks couldn't get on TV. You know, it's like you know, back it was only Diane Carroll and Bill Cosby were the only two blacks on TV in the whole wide world. You know, the whole wide world. You know, and it wasn't until probably the early '90s that we just went for the takeover, man.
Hip hop.
Yeah, went for the takeover, man. You know, the whole thing, man. You know, I'm craving Golden Crust, so that just came.
No, I understand. It hits you. It hits you.
I mean,
Look, Valentine's All-Star Comedy Show tonight, 8 o'clock, King's Theater. Tommy
can I say
Davidson.
something real quick?
Yes.
That was called a professional segue, DJs out there. Okay,
Nobody cares.
it's
They don't care about the craft,
It's
man.
a seamless.
Oh, and tomorrow, Ebro, NJ Pack in Newark. Catch it again.
Yeah, I did hear a commercial about that.
One more go.
That's
yeah, we're
amazing
going hard.
too.
We're going from Brooklyn to Brick City. So
What's the before we get up out of here? What's the in your stand-up routine? What do you
hold on,
cover?
Aries is here. No, I'm just kidding. All right, go ahead.
Aries still out here fighting people?
No, that was a joke.
But you got to watch out because
Yeah.
it will
He
happen.
will pop
yeah,
off.
Yeah. Now it'd be more like, hold on, Aries is here. Okay. All right.
What on stage? What do you cover most? Trump gets covered, obviously.
Trump's joke is short. Can I do it?
Sure.
You can do whatever.
Okay. Because I've been working on it.
All right.
Is that cool?
New
Share
material.
it.
Let's go
New
with Tommy
material.
Davidson.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I do because I do Obama. You know,
That's been very successful for years. I mean, I had 8 years of doing Obama, and it went really good. I'm glad to be in the epicenter of hip hop. You know, we lost Love Bug Starsky, and
Wow.
But we're still rolling. We're still rocking. You know, we Red Alert still around, and a lot of guys are still around. What's the guy that used to be with Furious 5 that used to?
Are you
Melly
talking
Mel.
about, Melly Mel?
Yeah, he's yoked. So I'm at the gym the other night.
He's
so,
yoked.
so
so now I do an impression of Trump, and I think fairly people gave that attention. So we got to be equal. So I do him in his next State of the Union address. Is that cool?
Sure.
Yeah, so
All right.
we go.
I would love
Tommy
to see this.
Davidson as
Ladies and
Donald
gentlemen,
Trump.
President-elect
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
All right. Tomorrow night. Tonight. Catch him.
Oh my God.
Wow,
Tip the
wow,
waitresses, man.
wow, wow, wow,
God.
wow, wow, wow.